Welcome to part 2 of Sonic Colors. We're still in Tropical Resort.
As I was saying, God damn it,
Jinx.
I was gonna say something else. Like the Wii's lifespan ended in what 2012, I think.
2012,
Yeah, 2012, and this
When
was
Xenoblade Chronicles, right?
Well, usually around that time, and yet Ubisoft is still making Just Dance sequels for it.
For some
Let's see. Xenoblade Chronicles came out in Japan in 2010. It didn't come out in North America until 12.
right.
Oh,
This came out in November 2010, so just about a year before they stopped making Wii games.
The Wii was supposed to, I think, officially discontinue in 2011 for North America because Zelda Skyward Sword is supposed to be the swan song for the system, but that game is not good, so I'm glad they ended it with Chronicles.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I remember when they were hyping that up so much with like the Wii Motion Plus, and like, hey, Zelda game, it's almost like, hey, motion capture, whatever.
Motion capture.
what wasn't like the last game that Nintendo made released on the Wii Kirby's Dream Collection?
That was another fail.
But what were you saying, Jesse?
People were so freaking hyped for that game, and it just turned out to be garbage.
Yeah, I was actually really hyped for that game because I'm like, wow, it's been 2006, 5 years since the last 3D Zelda game, and I play it, it's okay, and then I'm just like, all right, these super precise controls were pissing me off, and I had to keep resetting my controller every 5 minutes. I was like, no, fuck this game. I played it once, I didn't touch it for another 4 years until recently. Not gonna lie.
It's one thing to have precise controls, but if they're a little too precise, then that's a problem.
Yeah. Because sometimes I just want to sit back and play a video game. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Nintendo is probably like, what the hell? You guys wanted a.
It's one of the problems I have with Knight's Journey of Dreams, but that's not even that game's biggest problem.
Right. So, Zelda U, though. Whew! That game's going to be good! I hope.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be good this time. I don't know why.
I keep hearing rumors that Linkle might be an option for if you want to play as a female character in that game, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's too late into development for that to happen.
Yeah. Maybe
next. Yeah.
It maybe as an Amiibo DLC?
Maybe. It could happen.
But yeah, anyway, back to Sonic Colors.
If Linkle does get her own Amiibo, which she probably will be.
Yeah.
Back to Sonic Colors and what I was saying earlier, I find it funny that Tails finds little aliens who you can absorb into your soul heart, yet when he's seen giant god monsters of destruction made of water, a salamander that shoved a giant space station up its butthole, robots that can turn into dragons, demonic aliens, and
So basically, Tails has seen hell.
Yeah.
Tails has seen so much shit. He's just at this point he's in disbelief. He's in denial.
We could say that he saw the world like ripped to pieces almost in 06, but that game didn't happen. So
The world was literally ripped to pieces and unleashed.
Yeah, I was about to say, what about Unleashed?
And giant god monster there too. Tails is just in denial at this point.
He's going through the 5 stages of grief.
I will say the writing in this game is pretty good, but at some points it could be a bit cheesy.
The writing for this game was good when it came out, but as time went on,
I would say the writing is comparatively good, but it's okay on its own.
I think it's because there were so many over-the-top Dark Sonic games that this was actually something nice for a change.
This was just a nice change of pace. Even then, they weren't.
Time for a change of pace.
Exactly. Then Generations was kinda okay in the story department. It was very weak.
It felt like.
Out of the 3 games that the Pontac and
is Sonic's eyes glowing unnaturally here, or is that just me?
He looks a bit glowy.
He looks a bit glowy. Yeah. Okay, but I will say, out of the 3 games that these writers have written for, Colors still holds up as the best script.
Yeah. For those who don't know, the writing team who handled this game who also worked on Mad World and Happy Tree Friends. Both of those games are extremely gory.
Happy Tree Friends is not a game.
Not game. I
Happy Tree Friends is not a game.
Yeah.
And they
they're both extremely gory.
They would go on to write Sonic Generations, which is nothing special in terms of plot, and then Lost World, which can just be ugh.
Lost World
Excellent.
story is just very eh.
It's a
maybe I
lost.
should skip. Maybe I should skip Lost World.
You don't have to.
I mean, like, it's not awful. It's just okay.
It's not a bad game, but it's not a good game.
Okay, so it's average.
Yeah,
It's average.
yeah.
And if you do hop on it,
Okay.
you'll be lucky enough to hop on it. When
I completely screwed up the
How
freaking
did you do?
Don't
I
do
was
this.
okay. Sonic was faced the opposite direction I wanted him to face. I'm like, okay, how can I aim this? And obviously, it didn't work.
These
Yeah,
boss
but-
fights are fucking piss easy.
Yeah, especially with.
And
with-
I hate how they recycle them halfway through the game.
Yes, I know this, Tails. Don't tell me.
Hate the Tails.
Don't say.
So why did the people that wrote those two things write Sonic Games story? Because
Money.
they don't know anything about the Sonic franchise.
Money.
I don't
They-
know.
All they did was just look up a few cutscenes from Adventure 1 and 2, and that's all the reference they got. Sega didn't even give them anything. They just said, write a script.
Like here.
That's
Well,
why, like,
It's
the
probably
story,
because
like,
it's probably because they couldn't get any better writers. Quite frankly.
That too.
but it's like,
I thought the guy who wrote Unleashed was pretty good.
yeah, he did pretty
Moonwalker.
well. That's
That-
why this game, and that's why the next three games just feel very weird in terms of story direction.
With
That was some pretty sick
Generations,
walking back there, Sonic.
Generations started off pretty promising, but then it just kind of just did the average.
It did nothing.
Just
It
kind of
just
went.
met, it just pretty much met the requirement, the minimum, the bare minimum. Oh right, these guys, the Wisps.
They're only
You
good in
guys
this
want-
game.
Huh?
They're only good in this game.
Because the developers
Yeah,
actually
I-
knew what they were doing with them.
Yeah,
Talks a lot.
I don't care for the Wisps. Honestly, they don't do anything for me.
I think
No one-
I think Tails is using it. This can be my next tweet.
Yeah,
I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll say the voice actresses for Tales from Colors to now are pretty good.
no. Oh well,
Yeah, wait,
It-
like, didn't Tails get a different voice actress for Sonic Boom?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
when Sonic Boom
Yeah,
came out,
Yeah,
In
like yeah, they
Heat
replaced her with Charmy's voice actress, and she doesn't really sound all that different.
I wouldn't
yeah,
even notice.
In this game, and Generation, she's voiced by Kate. I call Tails a she. He's voiced by Kate Higgins.
Yeah, that's her name, Kate Higgins.
And in Boom and Lost World, it's Colleen O'Shaughnessy.
Oh, that's when they switched in Lost World. Okay.
Weird.
Yep.
Am I the only
Maybe-
one when I thought? Am I the only one when I saw these two thought Scratch and Grounder?
That's pretty much what they are.
Exactly. I don't know if that was like a throwback to the American audience or something.
I don't know.
I mean, 'cause this is a Japanese developed game, but these
And
characters are so, incompetent. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Orbot and Cubot, I still don't think they're as good as Scratch and Grounder.
Oh no, they're not. They're not.
They're not.
No one can beat Scratch and Grounder.
They are best.
They're
Oh,
best.
that's totally not going to come into play later.
I kind of forget what that does.
It makes
that's
it makes their
basically-
reactor explode.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played through like the story of Colors, so this is kind of a refresher. Ah, yes, Foodland,
Foodland.
and yes,
You mean like?
All right, for some reason, I don't
Diabetes
like-
lands.
for some reason I don't like the music in this, world.
And it's the music here. It's okay. Not my favorite track.
Meh.
It sounds too 90s,
Yeah.
What?
or it sounds too.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. This is nothing. This looks almost like that Mario Kart level. This is where they got it from.
Yeah, this
Yep.
came first.
Yeah, I know. Like you
So
could just,
you could call
like,
that
I could
track
just imagine
either-
like. Sorry, you go first.
So that track in Mario Kart 8, it's either Sweet Sweet Mountain or Sugar Rush. Your choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, that's right,
I made this discussion with you guys before in the past, but I think Sonic's control overall in this game and then Generations is very stiff. But that's because the level of design is built this way.
I like it in Generations. Here, could be better.
Well, in both, they feel pretty much the same to me. I don't know, like, I miss the adventure style where you could, like, actually control them all three.
Well,
all
to be fair, would the adventure style really work for this kind of level design?
Oh, no. I'm just saying I kind of miss that control scheme. I'm not saying I want it for this, because it wouldn't work.
Yeah, like, one thing I keep hearing from a lot of people was like, hey, they should go back to these controls for this game, or they should just go back to these controls, period. And I'm like, some of these games' level designs wouldn't really compensate that well for the controls.
No. So I'm like, because when I have Generations on PC, and I put in Sonic 06 like controls, aka Sonic Adventure controls, and it did not work for level design at all. So, yeah, exactly. Make a game like the adventure style, yes, not just have one or the other.
Yeah. I actually saw somebody try to recreate, I think it was Windy Valley from Sonic Adventure with it was a Sonic Generations mod. They tried to recreate it, and it didn't work out very well.
With the adventure controls? Oh, with the
Generations controls.
Yeah, people tried that with Emerald Coast, and that was just really weird looking. There was dash panels everywhere.
Really? Yeah, well, that's just kind of a thing with Generations. Just most of the level hacks are just recreations, or some are just, their own takes on the stage with the Generations level design in mind.
Yeah, but the one
Whoa!
Oh!
Ouch.
Those candy missiles are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they are.
But that's why, you just
that
died.
happened.
That's why with, those kind of mods, you redo the control scheme, aka the Sonic 06 project, where the guy made Sonic 06 physics, so the level design would work with the character's control scheme.
Ew.
Trust me, it actually plays really well. Oh!
Ow.
Stop sucking!
I'm losing it.
Also, the egg pawns are just assholes in this game.
If you let them.
They actually attack you, dicks.
How dare they be competent?
Yes.
How dare they work the way they're supposed to?
I thought you were about to kill yourself again. I'm
How
like,
dare
you
they-
moron!
How dare they function?
They really didn't put any thought into this mashing A to win there.
Press A to win.
And then in Generations, it's just mash the control stick in different directions.
To win.
At least that's more creative than pressing the same button over and over again.
And then push the
basically.
back button, or LB, or L1, R1 to do the Sonic Adventure pose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Like, there's a Mario mod for Sonic Generations, but I think Mario tips his hat like he would a fedora, and you missed the ring.
Yeah,
well.
I tried to double jump over the thing, but it freaking homing attack.
Yeah. That's just Sonic Colors for you.
That's just the way it goes.
Speaking of Windy Valley, which we were talking about earlier,
It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
did you hear about the? I'll talk about it next part.
Next part.
Yeah, but it'll be something interesting.
Yep.
Yee.
If
Oh, there's
the part
nothing to
was
say in these
just
next 3
already.
seconds, is there?
Only a few seconds left, damn it.
All right.
And we're good.